Hello everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a professional online store using WooCommerce. If you're running a physical store or thinking about starting a business, there's one truth you can't ignore anymore. The future of retail is online. When businesses moved online, three powerful things happened. First, they gained global reach. Instead of selling to one city, they could sell to customers around the world. Second, they gained 24/7 sales. Your store works even when you're sleeping. And third, they gained scalability. You can serve 10 customers or 10,000 without opening another location. This is exactly how companies like Amazon were built. But you don't need Amazon's budget to build a profitable online store. You just need the right system. That system, for millions of businesses, is WooCommerce. WooCommerce is the world's most popular e-commerce platform built on top of WordPress. It powers small online shops, large enterprises, and marketplaces. The reason WooCommerce is so powerful is simple. You're not renting your store from a platform. You own your business infrastructure. Once we're in our WordPress dashboard, we'll navigate to Plugins, add plugin, and then search for WooCommerce. Once that's installed, we can go ahead and activate to begin using the features. Now we can see that a new menu tab called WooCommerce was added to our dashboard. Let's click that and it should prompt us with a quick setup wizard to quickly configure a few of the recommended settings. This is a fast and easy way to get started, but I want to show you everything step by step, so I'll skip this for now. It will take us to this screen where WooCommerce will outline a few steps to have our store completely configured from products to payment methods and so on. But before we do that, let me show you how to manually configure these settings just so you have a better understanding of the system. We can adjust things like the countries we sell/ship to, customer's default location, and more. In the Products tab, we have the ability to adjust how the cart behaves after adding a product, the size of our product images, reviews, and more. We're also able to manage our inventory. In the inventory area, we can enable things like stock management, low threshold notifications, and out-of-stock or sold-out labels. Next up, we have the Shipping tab, and this is where we can set up our rates and shipping methods. I'm going to create what we call shipping zones, and each zone can define different rates and shipping methods based on the customer's location. For the United States, I'm going to offer free shipping for all orders, and then we'll create another zone for 2 other countries with a paid express shipping method. Let's add another zone, and for this one, we'll call it International. I'm going to select 2 random countries just to show how this works. Once we've added them, we can click Add Shipping Method and select the flat rate option, and then we can quickly rename this to anything like Express Shipping. Let's add the price and save. Then take a look at our zones to see how everything is set up. We can see that for the US, we have the free shipping method enabled and for the others, express shipping. Let's take a look at the many ways you can accept payments with WooCommerce. WooCommerce supports credit/debit cards, Apple Pay, Klarna, PayPal. There are myriads of ways to get paid. If you're a business that needs to accept payments outside of the US, especially in the Caribbean region, you may need a more specialized solution. Webhead has built a WooCommerce payment option called CaribPay, designed specifically to help businesses in those regions to accept secure online payments. I'll enable offline payments and use the cash on delivery method, so when we get to checkout, we can complete the order without making a payment. In the Accounts and Privacy tab, we can manage how users create their account, privacy policies, terms and conditions, and data retention. The Emails tab allows us to customize our notification emails for both admin and customer orders. We can brand our receipts with our logo for enhanced identity and change colors to match company image and overall aesthetic. Now we're going to get into the part I know everybody has been waiting for, and that is adding products. Navigate to Products, Add New, and then we'll outline each step required to have a full product catalog. We'll enter our product title. I'll skip this description area and then enter our price. I commonly use the short description instead of the main one, just to quickly give an overview of the product, but feel free to use either or both depending on your preferences. Let's add our product image and then our product category. So It's easier to organize once we start adding different products. Once we're done with that, I'll go ahead and publish the product so that we can preview it in our store. We can see that our product is created with our description, we're able to add to cart, and optionally leave a review. Let's go back to create another product, and this product will be a variable product, which means we can set different attributes like size or color. The first thing we'll do is change from simple to variable product. Next, we'll add our attributes, and I'll use color as the main attribute. Our values, which are basically the names of our colors, are going to be black and silver. Keep note of the separator as that is required to differentiate the values. Let's add all the details similarly to how we did for the first product, and that is our product title, description, category, and image. Then we'll navigate to variations to generate them, and these are derived from the color attributes we had entered prior. We can see that we have black and silver. From here we can define the individual details of these variations. Again, we'll add the product image and price, and we can also enable stock management for each color to keep track of our inventory. We'll add our price and then replicate the same steps for the silver variation. I'll change a few things on the silver option just to show some differentiation. I'll adjust the price and stock to different values, and then we can go ahead and preview our product. We can immediately see that the black option is $25 with a quantity of 10, and the silver option is $26 with a quantity of 5. That's how easy it is to set up all your physical products. Next, I'm going to show you how to configure the settings for a virtual/downloadable product. We'll start with the title, and then in the product settings, we will tick the 2 boxes for virtual and downloadable. Once we do that, we'll see a new area where we can add our files. So when a customer purchases this product, they'll be able to download whether it's a video, PDF, etc. Let's wrap it up by adding the product image and category, and then I'll add the price. For this one, I'll also add a sale price just to show you the many easy but useful features of WooCommerce. Let's publish and preview our product, and we can see that our sale price has been applied while still showing the original with a strike-through. We can head to our dashboard and then to Pages to see all the pages WooCommerce automatically created for us upon installation, such as Cart, Checkout, and Shop. Here we have all our products, and we're going to do a test checkout just to ensure everything is operating smoothly. I'll go ahead and add this product to the cart, view cart, and then proceed to checkout. You can see that because our location is set to the US, the shipping is free. I'll change it to use a country from our zones we created, like Jamaica, and fill in all the details to see our shipping options. We can now see that it has changed to express shipping. Let's place the order, and the following screen would be our confirmation/thank you page with all our order details. I'll check my email for my order receipt, and there we have it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this useful.
Webhead.